Well, good evening, everybody. I'm JP, and my friends call me Jeeps. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Alrighty then. Tonight, apart from playing Le Mans Ultimate Online, we have our league race. Zealous Racing League. So tonight's going to be at Silverstone. Currently, they have a practice server up. So I'm going to do a few laps here as soon as I feel that I'm ready. So what is it? Thursday night, almost 8 o'clock on this 12th of February 2026. So that's ready, that's ready. Let's make sure our chat is ready there. Let's do a little test.
Lucy has donated 3 hearts.
Excellent. So people's chat will be... I'll be able to hear you guys. So that's a good thing. Now let me just grab something here. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Okie dokies. Well, that. What else do I need to check here before we get into it? Bum bum. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do. There we go. There we go. Okay, I think I'm ready to maybe do a few laps here. So let's go and check my car out. Yeah, not sure I actually want to use this, but we will try it. Okay. Wish me luck, folks. Even if it is just a practice session. Tires are no warmers. Okay. So basically, I'll spend 15 minutes of those 17 minutes just warming up my tires. That was a little bit loud for me. No! Ooh, almost lost it on the gold tires there. Yeah, there's 2 places on this track that can whip a McLaren. Well, it can whip anybody's car, but I found that the McLaren has 2 weak spots on this track here. Okay, well, folks, hopefully you guys are not expecting too much out of me, honestly. I'm just here to hang out with friends and give them a nice, clean race. But I definitely don't have the talent that some of these others do. So if any of my viewers out there are around my age bracket and your competitive days are long gone, but you would still like to, you know, participate in clean races and that kind of thing, reach out to me on Discord. And you can obviously join us here, but we can also maybe set up something for people that are 4 or 5 seconds slower than some of these almost esport skilled drivers. I say almost. In my book, they pretty much are. But yeah, I tend to break a second before everybody else. I can't be driving at the limit for 65 minutes. I can do it for a lap or two, and that's about it. And even then, you know, I'll manage a 204 on this track doing so. Whereas these guys can go under the 2 minutes. Now, one thing I forgot to do this week is figuring out how much fuel I need for 65 minutes. That's the thing here, though. Hopefully I'll think about it at the beginning of the race and adjust my fuel accordingly. Because I don't know how many laps are in an hour and 5 minutes. It's a 65-minute race. Just enough to guarantee that people will have to go to the pits at least once. So pits do become a strategy of the race.
Time to 15.03.
So I'm coming up on one of those areas that can whip the McLaren. This right here is one of them. And then the next one is also one that, if I'm not paying attention and if I have to brake or anything here during this corner here on cold tires, especially on cold tires, but it could even whip you on warm tires. That's the thing. Sometimes somebody else in front of you starts sliding, and your reflex might be to slightly touch the brakes, and there you go. Or even downshift, or anything that can twist the car. Ooh. Almost went offline there. Oh, I did go. Okay. Took a while for that message to pop up. I'm happy to see that the servers were up this afternoon. I didn't have time to stream or play, but because after the update, seems like the servers were very touchy and go-y. Ooh, downshifted. One gear too many here. Alright. And yeah, well, that was still better. Somehow. See, I'm a big 13 seconds. Yeah, I'm taking it slow, I think. Ooh, did I almost lose it there? Kind of felt like the rear wanted to. My rear wing is maxed out. Maybe my car's just unbalanced and a little bit too grippy in the front. And not in the rear, not enough in the rear. This track has a lot of turns. May not seem like it, but it does have its fair share of corners. Thing is that they give you a little bit of a straight, and then you turn. A little bit of a straight, then you turn. A little bit of a straight, then you turn. So it's misleading because you just want to punch it here and hit that 6th gear. But nope, got a downshift for a corner. And you rev it up a bit again. Oh no, gotta do this. You can never get it into 6th gear. Well, maybe some people can, I can't. I'm not taking these corners fast enough to be able to hit that 6th gear. Oh, maybe here's one of those places that you kind of can. But not for too long. And honestly, I don't even know if it's worth it. Am I losing time by having to upshift and downshift, or should I just let it red line?
The Viking Simmer says, what do you use as a cockpit?
I showed you the pictures of my cockpit, Viking, and hellos, by the way. I built it myself. I use wood. So it's my work desk, do everything.
Dollar Robin Jair says, good luck tonight.
Well, thank you, Dale. Gonna need it. Hey. If I can just not finish last tonight, I'll be happy with that. So no, I put up pictures in the a while ago in Discord of my wooden cockpit there, Viking. And honestly, I would not have the room for a rig.
The Viking Simmer says, I will be happy with midfield.
Well, I'll be happy if you can finish the race, dude. You've been so unlucky.
The Viking Simmer says, yeah, that's true.
So yeah, I had to DIY my own cockpit here. to be able to work at my computer and pull out my wheelbase
Viking
and
Simmer
steering
says,
wheel and
I think I have it down now.
well, I know you have it down because I know that you're extremely fast on this track. Thing is, I think that like the advice that you were giving me of being too aggressive, like if you start off that you're okay being midfield,
Viking
then
says,
don't
Not too
necessarily
fast.
fight for the position on the first lap. Like start fighting once your tires are warmed up. And it could take, you know, a good 4 laps before they're actually warmed up. But hey, did you have time to install the semi-cube pedal? The adaptive pedal? Because that's going to be another thing. If, you know, that's going to give you a different feeling.
Lap 2:09.24.
Or are you waiting on the other package to do that?
The Viking Simmer says, Not yet needs all the stuff first.
Yeah, okay. Just plug it in, put it underneath your pedal, and let the game run in the background.
The Viking Simmer says, I get the rest tomorrow.
Okay. I know I'm not fast, but I'm just building my muscle memory to just go automatically around the track.
Justin Slim Friesen says, Hey, good luck tonight, guys. The Viking Simmer says, 3 minutes till race.
Well, it's 3 minutes till the practice of the official race server. So thank you and hello, Justin, and good luck to you too, buddy. My predictions is that both of you guys will take each other out in the first corner, taking out everybody else in front, and then I'll be able to win the race. I gotta think positively, you know. But yeah, I just don't want to finish last. Like they say, I don't finish last because everybody else just quits and DNFs. But still, you know.
Justin Slim Friesen says, If you take me out Viking, take me to KFC. LOL.
Man, it's so hard to find a KFC nowadays. So many of them have closed here in Quebec. And even I live so remote that even a McDonald's is like 2 hours away. So for me to find a KFC would be something like maybe 4 or 5 hours drive. So yeah, it actually takes you longer to get there than to actually eat it.
The Viking Simmer says, LOL. Justin Slim Friesen says, Holy cow.
Yeah, even if I do buy the biggest bucket, that's not even gonna... If I eat it on the way back, it's still gonna be gone by the time I get back. It's not like when I was young and you had almost a KFC next to every McDonald's, so one Sunday night was KFC. It was a 5-minute drive from where I lived.
Time 208.63.
Okay, well, I'm not fast tonight, but I'm consistent. 207s. Okay, so while we wait for the transfer, I will set up a smoke screen. Then I gotta try to find that stupid code. Server starting, lobby code will appear shortly. Okay. I found the place that I want to be. So it should be going up shortly. Is it on another page? No, this is the practice server. Oh, I think this is it. Okay, I got the code here, so sorry folks, I'm gonna hide it from everybody for a second. Okay, we are back and loading in. Just in time because I finished my coffee. Dang, everybody's already in here. That was fast. Okay, I guess I don't need to put on new tires. We're supposed to be 29 though. Hey, Glitz is here. I haven't seen Glitz since forever. Alrighty, alrighty. Almost ready to get to it. "40 minutes of practice. Forget how long the qualifying, and then an hour's race. I think it's 10 minutes for the quali.
Justin Slim Friesen says, Glutz might not actually be in there. All drivers are preloaded in these league servers. Unless you withdraw from the race beforehand on SimeGrid.
Oh, really? Okay, well, was he racing last week? I thought he was.
Justin Slim Friesen says, but I hope he's there.
Yeah, me too. We just haven't seen him hanging around the streams ever since he had his family emergency, so... But last week, I saw the name there. I thought he was back in, so... Okay, let's hope for the best. Okay, let's start warming up these tires again. I think I just passed his car there in the garage. That's why when I loaded in, it seemed like all 26 people were in here. That explains things if cars are preloaded. Oh man, this car floats on cold tires. That's gonna make me extremely nervous for the first lap. Start of the race, given how cold these tires are, slippery. I really do hate the time of day that they chose here, though. I keep saying that on every track and every race. They always have the sun at that angle where it makes it hard to see a certain corner.
Time was a 2:30.01. Time 2:10.92.
Viking in front just took off. He's on a fast lap. No, not again. Really? Man, I was sure I had at least 2 wheels on the inside of that one. I hate these track limits. There's strict and then there's beyond strict.
That time was a 2:05.69.
Yep, I'm happy with that. 2:05. Oh, turn to the garage. Give my back here a little rest. Oh boy. Larson. How does he still have his rookie badge? How do these guys still have their rookie badges? Well, Dale is doing good. Oh, he's in the pits though. Dang it. Yeah, I seen this one practice this week. The Porsches are extremely quick on this track. Go get him, Justin. Ooh. I wish we could see their tire temperatures. Okay, I'm gonna set up a smoke screen here, folks, while I sort of wait for the well, actually 20 minutes is a long one to wait for the qualifying session to start, but let's look at these guys a bit here. Ooh. Are people fighting already? Getting primed for the race? See, I've tried the Corvette, and I find it slow. And then you look at Dale there sitting in second with his lap times, and I'm like, how does he do that? Some people have talents, that's all I'll say to that. Yeah, even though I'm definitely not as fast as some of these guys, as you can see, any car can slip at any time, anywhere on the track. So if I hang in there, I might have a chance. That's what I gotta tell myself. I'm also always amazed how well these guys do in the Lexus. I mean, I love Toyota, don't get me wrong, but when I think of Lexus, I don't think performance, I think luxury. But that's just me. It's definitely a proper GT car. So is Carl's car red for the red shirts in Star Trek? The ones that always, you know, get themselves into a very bad situation in the original series? Or is it because he wants a command shirt in the TNG? Questions, questions, questions. Ooh, Arson just hit the track with his Ferrari. Sometimes I kind of think I should have stuck with the Ferrari. I was just struggling so much keeping the car on track. I was fighting the car as much as ooh, BMW. Don't see many of these in this race. Same thing with the Ford. I've seen some Mercedes do extremely good on this track. So Glitz hasn't been out on track that I can see here. No times posted, so I think we kind of lost Glitz here somewhere somehow. Okay, and we'll take a quick bio break here, and I'll be back, folks. Alrighty. It's a good thing I got up. Seems like both cats were hungry. How many cars are on the track? Quite a bit. So hopefully these Mercedes have their tires warmed up now. We'll be putting in some lap times. But yeah, the track limits are very strict. It really doesn't take much that your lap does not count. Dang, a 158, Mr. Larson. Rub it in. Dang, he's fast. And sometimes I wish I was 25 years younger. I wish we had all of this hardware 25 years ago. You know, when I discovered 25 years ago that I could put 3 monitors on my PC, I did it. And then that's when I kind of discovered that the games weren't even supporting triple screens back then. Well, basically, yay, you could run Windows. And also Flight Simulator, kind of, you could put up windows all over the place, but it wasn't like a panoramic view. Like, you could resize windows and stuff, but it was always complicated, and then you had massive frame drops, because even though you could kind of work around in Microsoft Flight Simulator, the hardware was just not there for that. But hey, it was cool. You could put up radars and maps and all kinds of stuff, radio stacks, and but that's not kind of what I was expecting from a triple screen. So, been going around the track, put in some times there. Oh, faster than me. Ooh. So hopefully I could have some good races against some of these guys here. Oh, Jones had just hit the track. Even the middle of the pack is extremely fast. Sort of getting a glimpse here of some action. Ooh, Carl just... What happened there? Ooh. So when I say that the McLaren has a couple of places on this track where it really has to be careful. Yep, that's what I meant. Okay. Let's get our car ready for the qualifyings. Let's get some new tires on. And let's get a couple of laps in here. And I'll be good with that. Oh, it's a 10-minute qualifying. With mouse and keyboard. Get off the Discovery. Wolf's best lap is actually Larson's best lap via remote desktop with mouse and keyboard. Okay, minute and something to go here before qualif. Pretty much everybody's in pits.
Justin Slim Friesen says, all ready for Q?
Yeah, I think so. Although, you know, see, I'm happy with my times here, and I'm 20th, so...
Justin Slim Friesen says, go get M.
Good luck to you two. Man, oh man, oh man. Somebody's fast in third place there.
Justin Slim Friesen says, have fun. That's the main thing.
Indeed. Hopefully I don't get into any accidents and stick it through the race. I don't know how Dale's so fast in his Corvette. Man, some people just have talent. What? How did Margot get up there with a Ford Mustang? Wow. Okay. Alrighty. Qualifying. Let's get to it, folks. Oops. Why is my camera mixed up here, though?
Justin Slim Friesen says, me either. Don't know how Dale does it.
There we go. That's how we do it. People have skills. People have skills beyond my capabilities. Okay. Let's try to warm up these tires without getting into an incident. Man, I'm really gonna hate the first lap of this race. Feels like I'm driving on ice. And I'm already so stressed. Okay. I'm in my fastest lap, so that's good for me.
Lap 2:03.4.
What? I did a 2:03? Really? Oh boy. I don't believe it. I don't believe I did a 2:03. That's not normal. Okay.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
So it's 30 laps. I need 17 laps of fuel. There we go. I'm good with this. Okay, good luck, everybody's. Oh, look who's in front of me. Be safe, everybody. Be safe. Did I put on new tires? Yes, I did. Okay, good. which not sure it's really a good idea since they are so slippery. And we'll see how things go.
Formation lap has started. Green flag, green flag.
Okay, so they'll almost try to take me out. Nice. Sorry, Justin, I think I clipped you there.
207.84. That time was a 207.19. That time was a 2:04.52. That time was a 2:06.63.
No, Ricky, you're not going outside, baby. Too early, I just started my race. Pussycat. Hey, my big baby. Oh. Not gonna happen, boy. Rick, I said no.
Time 2:05.42.
Rick, I said no. Let me be. Rick. I'm surprised how closely matched we are, the both of us here.
5.16.
Rick, I said no. Rick?
That time was a 2:05.07. Lap 2:04.90. 204.03. Lap 205.31. Lap 211.12.
I missed my pit. That's gonna cost me some time. Ugh. Ooh, so far, interesting. Oh, he got a drive-through. Poor dude. It was fun while it lasted.
Time 2:56.5.
It's unfortunate that he got his drive-through, though. We were having ourselves a chess match there. How does he still have another drive-through? Something must be bugged on his end.
Lap 2:06.87. Lap 2, 0.
Yeah, it's biking. Nice. No, that is Carl. Okay, my bad. Cars are very similar. Same twist of red towards the orange. Oh, he came out of that one fast.
Lap 2, 0, 6.39. Time 2, 0, 8.88.
I think my tires are starting to wear out. Yeah, one just went under 85. Temperatures are good though. That's the main thing. don't think I've ever been this long on this track. See how my tires are behaving. I know after Interlagos, I was really wondering if it's worth it to switch tires. Well, let's try to save them until they become lighter on fuel towards the end of the race.
That time was a 2:07.11.
Okay, I think that whoever's behind me must have changed tires, because he is gaining like crazy. So I guess he did a lap or two, warming up his tires, and then he's punching it now.
9.61.
Watch out for these track limits. They are strict. I can really feel my tires going. Also want to make sure that I have enough fuel to make it to the end. It's still 31, and in the last race, 4 laps from the end, it went to another lap, so looks like Pinot kind of gave up, I guess. Too bad, we were having such a great race.
That time was a 2:09.41.
No, not a yellow.
Lap 2:10.35.
Oh, Savage is a lap down from me, okay. Did you just retire from the race? I hope they stop doing that. Plus 27 laps. Okay, so they're starting to drop like flies now. And it's really a shame because for the first half, we had ourselves a good fight. Me and Pinot or whatever. Pinot. Just very unlucky he got two drive-throughs, one after the other.
Lap 2:07.25.
Right, Savage just dropped out there, then I'm still finishing last. Oh boy. Okay, well. Guess I just need to drive safe and bring it home, folks. You know. You know, I don't feel ashamed not finishing in the top 10 or whatever. 39 people registered in the league. I think there's only 27 maybe in the race. 26? I don't know. I feel like there's more people of my skill level, or lap times, or whatever you want to call it. But maybe they feel bad compared to the faster guys and just call it quits, which is really a shame. Because yes, racing is about being the fastest, but it's a game, so it's also about having fun. So match yourself against people of similar lap times to yourself rather than comparing yourself to the fastest of the fast. Because honestly, folks, these guys are noobs compared to what I was in my teenage years. And how do I know that? Well, because I was playing against other teams and I was 10 seconds a lap faster than everybody else. But hey, you can't always stay king of the hill, so kind of have to retire with grace. Which is not easy. Trust me, I used to be very competitive, athletics, and you know, you go through your phases where you win. You know, it's a struggle to get to the top. It's a struggle to stay on the top. But eventually, you start going back down. And how you deal with that is, you know, life lessons. Oh, blue flag again, okay. So Savage hasn't quit yet. He's still 2 laps down. So I keep turning some laps, and he's still 2 laps down, so...
Time 2:09.37.
Oh, I was hoping more people would come in for fuel at the end, though. Bumping me up a bit would have been nice. Hey, awesome. Oh, really a penalty at this stage? Come on. Bah humbug. Right back to the pits safely. Why can I not go to the pits? Oh, there we go. Savage is still on track. I did not finish last. Pino, Glenn Pino. He stopped on lap 20. Yeah. That's after his 2 drive-thrus that discouraged him. Oh, okay, so we have 3 non-starters on top of that. 3 people that didn't show up. So, I was racing against these guys, and yeah, that BMW was a loose cannon. I'm not surprised that he's there. But I really feel bad for Glenn. But hey, Viking finished the race. That's awesome. So best lap I did at 2:05. I never got to a 2:02, but I mean a 2:04. Or even a 2:03, because I did do a 2:03 in the qualifyings. 2:02, just almost 2:01. Wow. Okay, well, folks, I need a bathroom break here, and I'll be right back. Oh. Oh boy, yeah. Man, I had way too much to drink before the race here. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Well, that was a good race. I'm happy. I'm happy for me, and I'm happy for everybody else, because not many people did not finish this race compared to last week. So I think overall, I probably ended further down, but that's because there was more did not finish. So more people got into accidents and couldn't finish the race. So still very happy. I would have loved fighting with Glenn till the end, because I think I kept it pretty safe, you know. And you know, at the end would have been nice to scrape doors and whatnot. But hey, it's all good. It's okay. I'm happy. It's a good race. I was so afraid of crashing out, and it came close. Kind of nicked Justin there at the beginning of the race. And man, am I angry a little bit at Dale, because he came through like a cannonball. I think he's responsible for at least one that did not finish. Scaring the bejesus out of somebody. But okay, folks. Well, thank you for watching. Tonight's been a long stream, and my cat's been wanting to go for a walk now for a while. And I kind of got mad at him because I did want to do my race here, but I'm going to take care of my big baby here, and see you guys in the next one. Thank you all for watching.